It's that time of year, y'all. Look, I'm a record collector myself. I know how annoying we are. We're so picky. Uh, we have so many strong opinions on things. We are impossible people to buy gifts for, historically, right? So I'm gonna help you figure this out. We're gonna get through this together, right? So let's just get straight into the gift guide thing that's gonna happen right now. Let's go. All right, so this is my seventh year as a shop owner, my seventh holiday season as a shop, as a record store owner. And so I see it every year. It's tough to buy gifts for record collectors. We're super picky. We have opinions about everything. We have so many records. Who knows what we have, what we don't have? Are we going to like this band because it's similar to this band? Or are we going to hate that band because they're too derivative? Who knows? Who knows, right? So there are some things that you can get that are foolproof, that are just safe bets that every record collector is going to want, is going to need, is going to use. So let's just run down the list. Let's get it. All right. I don't have like a physical one here to show you, but gift card. Maybe our special effects team can CGI gift card in there. Gift cards are great to a shop that you know they like, to a label you know they like, whatever. Gift cards go a long way. They can get whatever they want. They're not going to get something they already have. They're not going to get something they don't want, and then they're going to have to return. What I don't need to tell you how great gift cards are. All right, so number two is like supplies and stuff like that. The best example I can give is archival anti-static inner sleeves, right? These are really high quality inner sleeves. Record goes in there. It's cradled delicately and gently so as not to scratch it. Mobile Fidelity makes them. These are made by Vinyl Style. You know, they're not super cheap to buy for us collectors in bulk. Like, I probably need like 2,000 of these right now to like swap out my whole collection. I've been doing it very slowly. I'm not going to buy 2,000 of these at a time. It's too expensive. A 50 pack is like 20, 25 bucks ish. But if you give somebody 100 of these, 50 of these, 150 of these, whatever, it goes a long way. And it is something that every record collector is going to greatly appreciate, because every collector needs them, every collector wants them. And even if you're buying for the most serious die-hard person out there that already has every single record they own in an archival anti-static inner sleeve, they're going to buy more records and they're going to need more of these. Everybody needs more of these. You know what everyone else needs more of? Outer sleeves. Now, we sell them in these rolls of 10 because our customers kind of prefer the smaller increments, and we don't have a ton of retail space, but they also make 100 packs, 50 packs, 1,000 packs, whatever, that are more retail ready and look a little nicer than just a rubber band around some sleeves. But those are great. Always need them. Things like stylus cleaner and anti-static record brush, especially if the person you're buying for is kind of newer to the game and doesn't have these things yet. I remember the first time I bought an anti-static sleeve, changed my life. Couldn't believe I ever lived without it. Stuff like record cleaner. If you're properly maintaining and caring for your records, you need record cleaner always. I mean, obviously here at the shop we go through like gallons of this stuff, but like, you know, people need it. And you know, different, we sell these that are like Hybrid Records branded, and we sell them with a cloth as well. But people make other kits, like, you know, kits that have multiple things, all this stuff together sometimes. You know, like, there are a lot of different options out there. So first and foremost, ask your local record store what they have. If they don't have anything, check out a place like Turntable Lab, or like AM Clean Sound is a brand that makes that kind of stuff. You know, a Vinyl Style does make an essentials kit as well, so there's a lot of different options. You can also go for something kind of fancy and go with like a Now Playing stand, right? So this is by Selector. It's a Now Playing stand. It perfectly holds a record. Most gatefolds, box sets not so much. You can kind of see the thickness you're working with there. But these are great. The Selector ones especially are great. They're really heavy duty. They have these wall mounts on the back, so you can put it on the wall, or you can just set it on the counter like we do at the shop. They're very pretty. We carry the gold and black ones, but I think they also make a silver and a white as well. But there are a lot of brands that make a similar type of product. A Now Playing stand, if you just Google Now Playing record stand, I'm sure there's a ton on Etsy of people if you want to go smaller, shop smaller, which I encourage you to do. But some record stores carry them, you know, like us, and I'm sure a lot of the bigger shops have stuff like that. Definitely worth looking into. A really cool addition to anybody's like home stereo setup. A little tougher, but still maybe a route you want to go down if you've heard in conversation like, oh, I really want to get a better cartridge, or oh, I want to upgrade my turntable, or oh, I want to do this. You can help somebody upgrade. If you go into your local shop and say, hey, do you have good upgrade cartridges for somebody that's starting off with a basic turntable, they might point you to something like the 2M Red or the 2M Blue or the Bronze or the Black if you're really flush with cash. But there are lots of other brands that make cartridges and stuff like that. We just happen to carry almost exclusively Ortofon products. But that's another great, a turntable upgrade as well, maybe. I would say that the turntable upgrade would be more well-suited for someone that's like got started with like a Crosley or some kind of suitcase player and they're looking to level up. Starting from something like a Crosley, I mean, that's a low bar, so almost anything is an upgrade from that, so it's a little hard to go wrong. Again, the turntable thing's a little tougher. But if you feel like it's someone you know well enough, if you yourself have enough knowledge of record collecting, turntables, hi-fi, all that kind of stuff, and you really feel like you can make an informed decision on that, or you trust your local record store enough to help you, could be a route to go on. But again, not as surefire as something like the archival sleeves or what have you. So that's kind of the route that I would steer most people down if you're unsure, if you just don't know what to do, and you want to knock it out of the park with something practical, easy, just sure to please, right? Now, this is a whole other video entirely, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I will say personally, one of my favorite things to do and one of my favorite things to receive is new music that I haven't heard. So if you have an idea of somebody's taste and there's a band that you like a lot that you think that they would like that they haven't listened to, just getting someone a record and being like, hey, I love this record and I think that you will too. I want to share this with you. That's a really sweet thing to do. It's very meaningful, and even if that person may be lukewarm on the band or the record or whatever, I think the thought still goes a long way and is still very much appreciated, in my opinion. It also, if you're really, really, really hell-bent on getting someone a record specifically and not just record-related paraphernalia, it never hurts to go into your local shop, go up to the clerk and be like, hey, looking for a gift. My person really likes Pink Floyd. Do you have anything kind of like that? Or my person really likes Black Sabbath. Do you have anything like that? They like, whatever band, music, genre they're into. Most people that work at record stores would be able to say like, oh, they like that? I got something for you. They like Black Sabbath? Here's Sir Lord Baltimore. Something like that. So that's a whole other rabbit hole that has infinitely many outcomes and possibilities and is a whole other video entirely. But I think we've covered our bases here pretty well. I think this is a good start, personally. So I hope that you got something from this. I hope this helped. I hope it makes the next couple of weeks of your holiday shopping easier. Or if you're watching this way after it was originally posted, hopefully your the birthday party works out, or the Valentine's Day gift, or 2023 holiday season, whatever your anniversary, whatever it is that you're buying gifts for the record collector in your life or the record collectors in your life. Hopefully you got something out of this. Hopefully it helped. Because essentially that is my job, is to help people with this stuff. And I think I'm okay at it. Also, very quickly, just wanted to say thank you to everybody that checked out the Michael Jackson Thriller review that I did last week. A lot more comments on that video than we normally get. It's a very small, humble channel. I don't think I'm very aware of what this channel is and its scope, but it was very nice to get people's feedback and have that dialogue with y'all about the record and the controversy around it, whatever. I'm not going to get too much into it. Go watch the video. It's one video back from this one. But that's it. If you want to see more content over the next week or two about this type of subject, that'll probably be happening on our Instagram at Hybrid Records TX. You can shop these products if you want. I'm not, this isn't an ad, but if you do see stuff and just want to go straight, boom, let's get it, hybridrecordstx.com. But what you really should do is go to the closest record store to you and get stuff from them. Put the money back into your community, you know what I mean? All right, great, rambled on long enough. Have a good one, merry whatever, happy everything, and we'll see you later.